hallway drill, as the name implies, involves a hallway or the simulation of one. Hello, the Range Ronin here, and I developed the hallway drill using a hallway in my home as part of a home defense situation. The foundation for this scenario was that I may have to move down my hallway to locate and engage a threat, such as a home invader or invaders, a burglar or burglars. Initially, I had to create the movements that I would need, such as keeping my back to the wall, transitioning from one side of the hallway to the other, and transitioning my firearm safely while doing so. Once my movements were identified, they were practiced with no firearm, just simply going through the motions. Once I was satisfied with going through the movement dry, I loaded 6 snap caps into my home defense revolver and broke out several more speed loaders. Why would I do that, you ask? Well, this exercise requires that 24 shots be taken and requires 4 reloads for a 6-shot revolver to do so. I'll verify the round and reload count as I take you through the drill. While this drill was designed for a 6-shot revolver, it can be adapted to semi-automatic pistols with some modifications, which are essentially determining when, in the scenario, to perform a combat reload. Semi-automatic pistol capacity varies widely. I have also run this drill with a 1911 with an initial 8+1 rounds of ammunition, and also with a Glock G45 that holds an initial 17+1 capacity. I can't determine what type of handgun you would be using while performing this drill, so I leave determining when to reload during the scenario up to you. The hallway drill provides the opportunity to practice strong and weak hand shooting from standing one-hand positions and two-hand isosceles positions. It also provides practice for transitioning from one side of a hallway to the other, transitions from one shooting stance to another, reloading a revolver using a speed loader, and safely transitioning your handgun from one hand to the other. So, using some simplified illustrations, let's get started. The simulated hallway can be as wide as what is available to you. The lanes at my shooting range are wide enough to accommodate the hallway drill and live fire practice of. Note that there is no forward movement, only laterally across the hallway. Although the hallway drill starts on the right-hand side, the drill is ambidextrous, meaning that you can start the drill from either side, depending on if you are a right-hand or a left-hand operator. Since I am predominantly right-handed, the drill is started on my strong side, the right side. There are 2 phases to the drill. In phase 1, I start out on the right side and move to the left side. In phase 2, I move back to the right side from the left side, thus completing the full cycle. Phase 1, Step 1, starts things off. Your back is to the wall with your left hand out of the way and a revolver extended in your right hand. You start by shooting the target, which is at a combat distance of 7 yards, with 3 shots, 2 to the ticker and 1 to the computer. After the 3 shots are fired, we'll go to the next step. Step 2 is to transition to the center of the hallway and take up a 2-handed isosceles stance with the revolver in the right hand, the strong hand. From the isosceles stance, fire 3 shots, again 2 to the ticker and 1 to the computer. That's 6 shots, and you need to reload with the speed loader. After speed loading, transition the revolver to the weak hand while staying in the isosceles stance. Take up a 2-handed grip on the revolver. Next, shoot 3 shots with a weak hand, 2-handed grip. Once again, 2 to the ticker and 1 to the computer. Move to the left side wall with your back against the wall and the revolver in the weak hand extended toward the target. To end phase 1, fire 3 rounds at the target. As before, 2 to the ticker and 1 to the computer. You will again have to reload. You have fired a total of 12 rounds thus far. Now begins phase 2, the transitioning from the left side wall to the right side wall, and this is the reverse of phase 1. But first, let's summarize phase 1. We ended phase 1 with a reloaded revolver, and this is where we begin phase 2. Using the weak hand hold, fire 3 shots at the target. Nothing has changed here, 2 to the ticker and 1 to the computer. Now, move to the center of the hallway while maintaining the revolver in the weak hand. Take up an isosceles two-handed stance while keeping the revolver in the weak hand. Fire 3 shots at the target from the two-handed weak hand isosceles stance. High up, 2 to the ticker, and 1 to the computer. It's time again for another reload, but we do that after the next transition. Shift the revolver from the left hand to the right hand while maintaining the isosceles stance. Perform a reload from this position. With the freshly reloaded revolver, fire 3 shots at the target. You guessed it, 2 to the ticker and 1 to the computer. It's now time to set up for the last 3 shots. Move to the right hallway wall. Keep your back to the wall while keeping the firearm pointed downrange. Fire the last 3 rounds at the target, as before, 2 to the ticker and 1 to the computer. Unload and safe the firearm. This completes phase 2 and the entire hallway drill exercise. Let's recap phase 2. Now, let's play a recap of the entire exercise to include both phases. So, what was accomplished with all of this? The hallway drill, which started development using a hallway in my home as part of a home defense situation, formed the foundation for a scenario in which I may have to move down my hallway to locate and engage a threat. Initially, I had to create the movements that I would need, such as keeping my back to the wall, transitioning from one side of the hallway to the other, and transitioning my firearm safely from one hand to the other while doing so. Once my movements were identified, they were practiced with no firearm, just simply going through the motions, and is what I recommend you to do before going live fire using this drill. Once satisfied with going through the movements dry, load up some snap caps into your home defense revolver and dry run the drill. When you are ready to live fire the drill, take it to the range and have at it. There is no time limit on performing the drill. Take your time, practice with patience, and speed will build up naturally. Modify the drill according to your needs to do so. If you are shooting a semi-automatic pistol, or even a revolver that holds more than 6 rounds, as mine does. The hallway drill provides the opportunity to practice strong and weak hand shooting from standing one-hand positions and two-hand isosceles positions. It also provides practice for transitioning from one side of the hallway to the other, transitions from one shooting stance to another, reloading a revolver using a speed loader, and safely transitioning your gun from one hand to the other. Well, my friends, I have come to the end of this session. I hope that you were able to take away something from it that is useful and that you can add to your arsenal of tactical knowledge. The last item that I would like to add is that if you are not comfortable using a speed loader for your revolver, I plan on producing an instructional video regarding using a speed loader for both right and left-handed operators. So, stay tuned to the channel if you are interested in that. Until the next time, stay safe out there.